What is up, my friends? Good morning, and it's not very often you're going to hear me say good morning. Now, you may notice I'm 2 minutes early today. I owed you a minute from yesterday. Now you owe me a minute. So, next time I come in a little bit late by a minute or so, don't forget, you owe me a minute. So we're all good. How are we? It's too early for football. It's way too early. Now, first thing I need you to do is help me this morning. How do we pronounce the name of this team? Greuther Fürth? Is that's the best attempt you're getting from me anyway. Greuther Fürth. So, any rise on that one? Any help? Anyone know how you pronounce the name of this team? It is a behind closed doors game anyway, my friends. Lovely to see you all. I wish it was at a more sociable hour, but here we are. So yeah, we're all good. Now remember, I'm 2 minutes early. You owe me a minute. We want Mbappe, do we? Not that conversation again, dude. It's too early to be talking Mbappe. Especially when, what was it? It was Al Hilal or one of those teams are offering like 300 million or something like that. It's mad, isn't it? I wish, do you know what? Buy Anfield Agenda. Just save the Mickey Mouse and buying Mbappe and all these other players. Just come in and buy Anfield Agenda. 200 million, you can have it. And I tell you what, another 100 million and I'll still host it. I don't know what more you want from me. Just say Firth. Yeah, that's what I'm... Gary, that's a good show. That is a good show. So right, let's have a look at the starting 11, shall we? Now, please don't have a go at me about who plays where. This is guesswork, and we think we have it close enough to, I don't know, to where we'll see it. So let's have a look at who's starting. Now, interestingly, no Quivin Kelleher in the squad today at all. I did see somebody post... one of the journalists say that they're not aware of anything that's imminent for a move for Quivin Kelleher, but yeah, nothing on that one other than he's not in the squad. Obviously, Dominic Szoboszlai, we know, has a knock. He rolled his ankle, so he won't be in the matchday squad either. We do have Alisson Becker back in goal today, though, which is great. Right back, we're going to have Connor Bradley. Left back, Andy Robertson. Centre back pairing for today's game, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate, at least for the first half. Then we've got Trent in the holding role. We think Gakpo is going to play on the right side of midfield. McAllister, of course, on the left. Lucho Diaz, left side of attack. Diogo Jota through the centre. And young Ben Doak, right-hand side. So that's how we think we're going to line up. But, you know, bear with us as we move along and we figure out who's playing where and if Jurgen's got the system as we think he has. Why is Doak playing? Why wouldn't... I mean... Do you want Klopp to go full teams, full strength, 90 minutes pre-season friendlies, dude? Come on. He's playing because he's on the pre-season tour and Klopp wants to look at him. This isn't the first day of the Premier League, my man. This is pre-season friendly. Of course he's going to play. Of course he's going to want to look at the kids. Am I going to do player ratings later? No, don't do player ratings because there's too many. The video will be about 45 minutes long. Because we're probably looking at 22 players, maybe even a little bit more. So, yeah, we don't do them for pre-season friendlies because it's just drag on too long. Gakpo at midfield. That's a guess. We're just guessing, Mitchell. We truly don't know, mate. But looking at the 11 that's there, we think this is close to how we'll line up. But, you know, it is fluid. If nothing else, just look at the starting 11 as a... just look at it as a guess, you know, as who's on the pitch. The formation, someone says is a 4-2-3-1. No, it's not. It's going to be a 3-2-2-3 like we've played in pre-season all the way through. Connor Bradley will tuck in from right back in alongside Trent. Trent will be in the 6 role today. So yeah. Say there's a delay on kickoff. No, come on, there isn't, is there? Why is there a delay on kickoff? I'm watching LFC TV and there's no sign of a delay on here. Did our system look different in the last game? No, again we played 3-2-2-3 in the last game. It was Connor Bradley tucking in from the right side of defence in the first half. In the second half it was Costa Simicas who tucked in from the left side of defence alongside the holding midfield player. It's due to start at 12 o'clock. So, that's where we're at. But there's a delay, apparently. Of course there is. Oh, this last thing I wanted was a delay today. I could have had a delay in bed, you know. I could have been asleep for a little bit longer. But here we go. Has the match started? Do you see a clock? My God, some really odd questions. I mean, I know it's early, so I'm going to give you a break, but Kickoff has been delayed. Yeah, that's great. Well done, everybody. Do you know what? You'd think that the fuckers on LFC TV would actually put it on the screen, wouldn't you? I'm literally looking at LFC TV now, and there's never a drip of anything about a delay. Nothing. What do I think will be the score? I don't even know who the fuck these lads are, mate, in all honesty, so I don't know what to expect from the game. All I ever ask for in pre-season friendlies is no injuries. That's it. Talk of a 1 hour delay. I guess someone's going to have to start telling jokes then. You know, an hour delay. I'm going to need you lads to weigh in here and keep me occupied for an hour. We're going to have many a tangent if this is delayed an hour. 5:34 in America waking up for a delay. Oh, Peyton. I know there was a few American Reds in the chat there, and I feel for you, man. That is levels of support there, my man. Getting up at 5:34. And it's delayed. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that's... Dude, I'm with you. That's proper support right there, my man. Here's me moaning about having to get up at 11, you know? And you're getting up at 5:34. Love the streams, mate. Keep up the good work. Andy, thank you so much. You're very kind, bud. Appreciate you being in. But I need a joke, Andy, because we've an hour to pass now, my man, so we need a joke. Bellingham to Liverpool, if that's a joke, it's a good joke. It's a joke that didn't work out well for me, because I was the punchline in that joke, mate. But, yeah, I don't want to talk about Bellingham again. I'm still sad. It still hurts. It still scars. What is it delayed for? Apparently the weather's a bit iffy. So I think that's why. Kane Hatfield. Perfect time for a match for myself and other Aussies. Wasn't much fun waking up at 3 a.m. last time, especially during January, February. Oh, Kane, again, man. Some of the Aussie Reds, New Zealand Reds that I know, absolutely. The hours that you guys have to get up for games is crazy. So yeah, this is one for you guys, absolutely. Matthew, let's be honest, Trent in DM isn't the answer. No, it isn't the answer, Matthew. But it isn't going to be the answer either, I don't think, buddy. It's just we've got to wait until we get Fabinho and Henderson out the door and we bring in a DM. So he's the answer for now in pre-season because Thiago's not there and we don't really have any other options at this moment in time. But he won't be the answer in the season, mate. I wouldn't worry about that. He'll be the second 6. Bellingham signed for Liverpool for 300 million and Mbappe for 200 million. I mean, fair play to John there. He's after whipping out 500 million. Do you know what type of a yacht upgrade John could have had for that 500 million? 2:30 in Dubai. Paulie, I've never been to Dubai, mate. Should I go? Because I've heard lots of good things from people who've been over. I haven't had the pleasure yet. My son keeps saying he'd love to go to Dubai for a holiday. Connor Mac 97, the latest member to the Anfield Agenda Ultras. Absolute legend, Connor. Thank you, mate. Welcome in. Look forward to chatting with you and seeing your views in the Anfield Agenda members polls and stuff like that. Davino, how are we, dude? Said 6:30 a.m. here in Boston. How are you doing? I'm okay. Always good when I'm in chatting with you guys about football, Davino. Again, 6:30 a.m. See, for me, that's bedtime. So it wouldn't be too bad. I would just be delaying going to sleep if I was in your scenario. But yeah, to have a delay as well, it's crazy. There will be a short delay, is what it says on the screen now. A short delay. So I don't think we're going to have an hour delay. So that's all right. So we'll have a drop of water, sure. Do you know, can I flex? Can I flex? You know I love a little flex. The postman knocked on the door not 15 minutes ago and delivered my latest Voss water. Because, yeah, I do import Voss water because I like Voss water. So sue me. Finishing off the Volvic first, though. Rabadan, how are you, dude? What do cannibals eat for fresh breath? Mentos. The fresh maker. I'm taking it, Rabadan. I'm taking it. Mentos. Mentos. Fresh Mentos. Would I score a Trivella against Alisson? Absolutely not, no. No, I'd probably fall over. Do you know what? I don't even know what a Trivella is. So, Jota to get 20 goals, but Darwin will flop again. Again suggests Darwin would flop in the first place. And Darwin didn't flop. Darwin scored 14 goals in his first season. Would you say that Sadio Mane flopped? Or that Luis Suarez flopped? Because they were similar numbers for their first seasons. So that wasn't a flop. Anybody who thinks Darwin flopped, I give up. I don't know what to say to you other than give the lad a break. Toira said loves him a little bit of Doak. Yeah, I'm very excited to see Doak. Voss water in grown up film. Don't know what that means, bonkers. It's delicious though, Voss water. Trent's best position. Probably the one Jurgen has him playing in now, Wheezy. It's actually quite ingenious when you think about it. That Kloppo's made this role where Trent can impact the game in two positions. Now, I know he's not the first manager to do it, and Guardiola did it with Cancelo, and it's been done previously, but it's brilliant because it gets the most out of Trent without having to shoehorn him into right back, where, look, I really don't think it was ever his strongest position, and midfield, where we're not quite sure he's ready to be full-time midfielder yet, so I think it's the best of both worlds. You going to keep entertaining us till 12:30? I'm hoping to, Mortal Death. That's the plan until the game gets underway anyway. Eves said loves the watch-alongs. Thank you so much, Eves. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support as a member as well. Joey said, if we get a pen in the first half, who do you want taking it? Ooh, good question. Right, who's on the pitch? McAllister. Yeah, it's got to be McAllister. If we get a pen in the first half, no Salah on the pitch. Yeah, I'm going to say Alexis McAllister. What about yourself? Who would you like to see take it? Joey. I'm gonna see wait for your answer, Joey, because yeah, I think McAllister myself. Now, I do have a little admission. So the next game is on, I think, Sunday against Leicester City at 10 a.m. I'm not doing that game. Now, I'm giving you plenty of warning, so don't give out to me. Next game, Leicester City in Singapore, 10 a.m. kickoff. I love you, but not that much. Not 10 a.m. I wouldn't get out at 10 a.m. unless the house was on fire. That's the only time I'm getting out of bed. At 10 a.m. Or if I've wet the bed. One or the other. No, the iPad's all good today, Harrison. I have her plenty charged up, mate. She's, yeah, we're all good on the iPad situation today. 100%. Michael Howell. So do you see Elliott as the official Salah backup this season, or maybe Ben Doak or somebody else? It could be Elliott, as you've rightly said. It could be Dominic Szoboszlai when Salah needs a rest. Or, if Ben Doak impresses enough, Michael, yeah, could well be him. It's great, though. I'm really excited about the possibility of Ben Doak this season. Now, I still think he's too young to be really relied upon to back up. But with Szoboszlai in, it gives us a bit of a breathing space. Kane Hatfield, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my friend. Pleasure. Voss Water, oh yeah, bonkers. Oh yeah, we love a bit of Voss Water. Why is Gakpo in central midfield? Well, he's not in central midfield. He's on the right side of midfield. I don't know if you're a little bit wonky-eyed, but he's on the right-hand side, as you can see. And look, it's our best guess at the lineup. I mean, where else would you have put Gakpo? Because you're hardly going to put Doak in midfield. Jota's probably going to be through the middle, and Diaz plays on the left. So it's just an educated guess at where he is. Craig, Leicester is 4. Nah, it's 10 a.m. It says 4, but it's 10 a.m. What? Like, if you look on LFC TV go into the scheduling, it shows 10 a.m. It shows 4 p.m. on live score, but when you go in, it's yeah, it's 10 a.m. Oh man, 10 a.m. is fine. No, it isn't. It absolutely isn't fine. 10 a.m. is a god-awful, ridiculous time. I know you're all saying it's 4 o'clock. Look at LFC TV Go. Look right now on the schedule and see what time the kickoff says. It 100% says 10 a.m. The game after that against Bayern, that's a 12 p.m. start, I think. It's 10 a.m, lads. I know you're looking at your live score apps or whatever and seeing 4, but it isn't. It's 10. How many cheesecakes to get up at 10 a.m? There literally is not a number. If it was a big game, I'd get up. But like Leicester in a pre-season friendly at 10 a.m, everybody has their lines, mate, and that's mine, well and truly drawn in the sand. No, Szoboszlai, is he injured? He rolled his ankle, bud. He rolled his ankle. I don't think it's something we need to stress about, but I haven't seen an update since. But the thought process is that he just rolled his ankle. So, yeah, I think it is 4 p.m. local time, Mortal Death. I think that's what has everybody confused. It's 10 a.m. air time. Night game so clear. Oh, Jacob, I'm with you. Oh, but there's just something different, right? Football hits different under the lights, Jacob. So I'm with you, definitely. Love football under the lights. Klopp said he's fine. Brilliant, Eugene. Thank you for that update. So yeah, just a little rolled ankle for Szoboszlai, so nothing to stress about. See, just a few of you getting confirmation now that it's 10 a.m. I now broke my heart, lads. Because I seen the 4 p.m. stuff as well. And I was like, oh, that's grand. 4 p.m. grand kickoff time. And then I looked on the app. It was like, it says 10. So it must be local time. And I was, yeah, 10 a.m. That means we'd have to start the stream at 9:30. Nah. Pass. If it was a league game or something in real world football, absolutely. But not for a pre-season friendly. It's the perfect time for us Bangladesh LFC fans. It's 5 p.m. Perfect. Yeah, we like that. That's the joys of pre-season, Dark Warrior. You know, everybody deserves to have some decent kickoff times. And I'm glad that you guys are getting 5 p.m. time. I'm glad that our friends in Australia are getting a decent kickoff time as well. And I've no doubt that next season the Reds will probably go back over to America. And our friends over in America and Canada will get decent kickoff time. So yeah, that's what pre-season's about, isn't it? Who's going to score? I'm going to go Jota to get another one. But do you know what I've been enjoying? I'd be interested to know your take. I've really been enjoying the pre-season Premier League thing in America. You know, where we had last night, we had Fulham and Newcastle and stuff like that. Really been enjoying those games. Been good high-scoring affairs, plenty of action. And some nice times for me as well. Kicking off at, midnight, some of them. Brilliant for me. I love them. A game is a game. Rich, it is, but I'm not getting up at 10 o'clock, dude. It's just not happening. I mean, I love you all dearly, but I ain't getting it up at about 10 o'clock to do a game of football against Leicester, championship outfit, in pre-season. I have my limits. This is it. This is the limit today. So don't hate me, but I'm being honest. America kickoffs, good times for the UK. Oh yeah, it's one of the reasons I watch some MLS, and definitely one of the reasons I watch the NFL, Scotty, because the kickoff times of the games are perfect. So when does a kickoff, Mary? I think there's been a short delay. We're not sure of exactly how long, maybe 15 minutes. So I think we're probably going to kick off at about 20 past, something like that. 10 a.m. isn't that early. It is for me when I go to bed at 6 a.m, mate, and I get up at 2 p.m. most days, 2:30. So it absolutely is for me. That would mean another day of no sleep. And I'm not a young man anymore. You got that YouTuber sleeping pattern. 100% Inabber. Welcome in, by the way, my friend. Welcome in. Yeah, absolutely. Got that mad sleeping pattern. Do you know what, Inabber? I've always been this way, though. Like, I worked as a taxi driver, I worked as a DJ, I worked in an online poker company, and every single one of them were night shifts. So I'm just wired that way, I think. And that's why I probably leaned, as you said, into this YouTuber pattern of streams and late night stuff. It's very easy to get dragged into it. But I like it. It kind of suits my life. Go to bed early. No. You're not my mother, mate. I'll go to bed whenever I want. That's the joys of being self-employed. No, I'm not going to bed early. It's not happening. I feel like I'm getting given out to by my mother here. Relax, lads. I'll go to bed whenever I want to go to bed. You don't need to worry about that. I'm a big boy. I'm able to pay my bills and everything. Blur or Oasis? Oh, Oasis. But I won't lie, I did like Blur. I've went to see both of them many times. But definitely Oasis. Oasis amazing. Me too, boss. My job before this, I was up at 4 a.m, so used to it. Feel like I'm wasting the day if I go to bed at 11. There you go. See, maybe you're like me, I nabber. I'm more productive late at night because, you know, everybody in the house has gone to bed. It's quiet and I can do my reading, I can do my research and a few other bits. So yeah, I like the peace and quiet at night. Carl said, Craig, try starting at 4 a.m. Yeah, I mean, you're a better man than me, Carl. And I know yourself and Julie work very hard at what you do. But, yeah, no way. No way I'd be getting up at 4 a.m. Like, do you know how bad I am, guys? I have my dinner at 1 a.m. That's when I have my dinner, like. So go to bed earlier just for once? No, not a chance. It's not happening. I'm not ruining my sleeping pattern. You're going to love the next World Cup then. See, Ireland won't be in it, so I'll be fine. You know, I'll just watch the highlights. Oh no, hang on. The next World Cup's in America, isn't it? America, Canada and Mexico. I'll be all over that. That's prime Craig time, that is. Can we take a few seconds to acknowledge we beat United 7-0? I'm always available to take those few seconds to just remind the world that we beat Manchester United 7-0 at Anfield to follow up the 5-0 at Old Trafford before that. So, yeah, beautiful days. Great days. Craig on the packet. No, not my bag, mate. Not my cup of tea. On the green, 100%. I'm your boy every day. No problem, but never on the packet. Not my thing. Never has been my thing, in all honesty. Got friends who be like that all the time, out the weekends, having a few pints and, as you said, on the packet, but never been my cup of tea. And I'm too boring and old now, do you know what I mean? So I just hoof me a bit of green and I'm good to go. $300 million, and will you stream at 10? 300 million, we have a deal, Froggy. You know, 300 mil, and I'm here for you. But I don't think we're going to, unless you want to start to go fund me now to get the 300 million euro together, bud. Danny Bingham said, stayed up till 5 in USA on holiday once for Klopp's first game against Spurs. Didn't realise it wasn't on TV. Ooh, ouch. So here's one for you as well, Danny. Again, it involves Spurs. I got up at, I think it was 7 when I was in Florida to see Spurs whoop us in Wembley. Remember that game where Dejan Lovren had an absolute horror show? Yeah, I was over in Florida for that on holidays and it ruined my day. Getting up early and then seeing that happen. What do you think of Kimmich? Very, very good footballer. Would love him at Liverpool, in all honesty. Would love him, yeah. Amrabat to Liverpool, thoughts? A little bit underwhelming at this point, Ganza. I would want to see a big second midfielder brought in for you know, to take Amrabat now. But wouldn't be the worst signing in the world. Just, I don't know. I don't think it would excite me too much. Lovren and Matip were atrocious that game. Particularly Lovren. Oh, God, that was so bad. It was so bad. I don't think I've ever been as angry over a game of football as Lovren that day. Like, it was so bad. Polinia injured. Yes, he did go off last night. After there being confirmation on whether he did dislocate it or not, because we know when Harvey Elliott dislocated his shoulder, he was out for quite a while, remember? So, yeah, I think maybe that injury to Polinia last night could put the kibosh on a move for him. Lavia and Amrabat. Oh yeah, that would be fine. Lavia and Amrabat I'd be absolutely okay with. That would make sense. You've got somebody for the here and now, and then you've got Lavia, of course, for potentially the here and now, but also definitely for the future. What are you watching it on? LFC TV Go. So I've got LFC TV Go on my iPad, and I'm casting my iPad to the TV. Is it true about Fabinho and his dogs? Truly, I'm not sure, Carl. I think there's some truth to it, or, so many people wouldn't have gone with it. But I think it's looking at the wording of it, and I was fortunate enough to see a couple of screenshots of the wording of what breeds are allowed into Saudi Arabia and what breeds are not. And it just says, it goes through loads of different breeds, but then it says bulldogs, but it doesn't go into specifics. Now, they've got two French bulldogs. I have a French bulldog myself. They definitely aren't vicious, but they are a bulldog. So every country has the right to set whatever breeds they want in their country or not. No problems with that whatsoever. So yeah, it'd be tough for Fabinho if they couldn't bring their dogs. Do you think we'll get Mbappe? No, mate, we won't. You see the journal linking us to Thuram again. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. It could still be potentially on. Truth is, I don't know what's going on with Thuram. I expect a Lavia bid as soon as the Fabinho deal is boxed off. I expect a Lavia bid to go in. Kickoff time, Sanjay, was delayed. It was supposed to be starting in 5 minutes, but it looks like there'll be a short delay. It doesn't give any details exactly how much. Craig, I know you don't watch hurling, but Limerick are the best hurling team the country's ever seen. So I do know, Adam, that they've just done 4 in a row, and that they came back second half against Kilkenny. You're right, I don't watch it, but fair play to them. I think Cork, Limerick and Kilkenny now, if I'm not mistaken, had them all 4 in a row at one point. So, yeah, fair play. That's incredible. What do you think our next signing will be? I'd guess at Lavia, Angelo. Yeah, I think as soon as Henderson should be confirmed today, he's going to Croatia to meet up with his new teammates who are on a pre-season training camp over there before the new Saudi Pro League gets underway. And then Fabinho, I just don't know, is the answer on Fabinho. So as soon as they go through, I'd expect Liverpool to get active in the market again. Saudi is probably a top 5 league. Isn't it? Fuck a top 5 league. Saudi will never be a top 5 league. Not in my lifetime. And I'm not saying that to be derogatory. It's just a fact. They're not going to be a top 5 league at any point soon. I know that there's some huge signings haven't gone over, but to build out a whole league into a top 5 league is a big process. Nobody's doing that in a couple of seasons. So yeah, it's not a top 5 league yet. And I don't think it will be, in all honesty. How much is Fab going for? 40 million, George, 40 million. Which I think is a fair price. Do you think Szoboszlai is a potential problem for the future with his current knock? No, it's just a rolled ankle, mate. Could happen to anybody. Could happen to any of us on a training. Well, it wouldn't happen to me in a training pitch because that would mean I'd have to be doing some training. But yeah, it's just a simple rolled ankle, just a bit of swelling. Yeah, yes, Sanjay, no fans for this one. It's behind closed doors game. The crest reminds me of Ireland. Yeah, and kind of Panathinaikos as well. Am I good? Oshmoose? Yeah, I'm good. I'm all good, bud, thank you. Hope you are. I thought I was going to be coming down with a bit of a flu yesterday, but seems to be alright today. Szoboszlai going to miss out the whole season. He's not going to miss any of the season. He's just rolled his ankle. It's nothing to stress about. What site? The game on today? All the pre-season games. All of Liverpool's ones are on LFC TV Go. Why do all of our players get injured? Well, they don't, so it's just a bit of a drastic statement on your behalf. Did you hear about Fabinho's dog? Yes, we spoke about it earlier on, Sammy. Look, every country has the right to restrict whatever wildlife or animals or stuff like that they want in their country, and I've no issues with it whatsoever. Everybody's perfectly entitled to make those rules and regulations that works for their own country. No problem with that. As a dog owner, I can understand how difficult that would be for Fabinho and his missus, but they're the rules. They're the rules. Jamie, how are we, dude? Nice to see you. Said happy to be back on YouTube. Yeah, delighted. It's gone really well. Had a lovely first week back. We're just starting week number 2 now. Yeah, it's great. Really enjoying it. Hasino, how are you, friend? Welcome in. We said, how are things going for you? All good. Yeah, all good. Can't complain. Where is Keller? He's not in the squad, Provan, which has made us all ask a lot of questions, right? Mainly, is he up for sale? Is there been a bid come in? And it certainly feels like they're expecting something. There's no other reason I can think of why Kelleher wouldn't be in the squads today. Peter said, heaps better on YouTube. Look, I'm just happy when we're talking football and we're here having a chat and we're on YouTube. Feels good to be home. So yeah, I'm just enjoying it and looking forward to a busy season. Do we need any mods? Not at the moment, Corin, no. We're good for the minute. You know, so far mods have been able to deal with the volume of chat we've had. Are they selling Nat Phillips? So the last I had for you, my friend, on Nat Phillips was Leeds had apparently bid 8.5 million. And I think there was a lot of goodwill on both sides to get that done, but I haven't had an update since I read that. XX Forever, Demand XX. Welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my friend. Pleasure to have you with us, and thank you for your support of the channel. Paul Walsh, what's your score prediction? Do you know, Paul, I'm embarrassed to say I don't know anything about our opposition today, so I really don't have a clue. I don't have a clue how to guess on the score. I think there's some thunder. For those asking about the weather, I think there's some thunder and stuff like that. And yeah, you don't want the boys out if there's thunder and lightning. So they're just being safe. Have I ever been to Newry? Oh, God, yes. Yes. One of our sponsors have an office in Newry. Actually, Oosh, as you can see on the screen there now. They've got an office up in Newry. And yeah, I've been to Newry many, many times. So, my friends, anybody in the chat who's coming to the live show in Dublin, it's only 11 days away now. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous about it as the show gets closer, but also really excited. If you are coming or you haven't got your tickets yet, there are still tickets available. Of course there are, because it's only little old me. You'll find a link in the description of the chat, or you can go to thesugarclub.com. if you want to have a look. It's going to be a fun night. We've got a couple of little giveaways and stuff lined up. Somebody's going to be leaving the live show with 2 tickets to Liverpool Everton and a night's accommodation, a couple of Liverpool jerseys. Yeah, we're going to have some fun on the night. Did I do the live event? No, it's August the 4th. It's coming up soon, mate. We're just putting the finishing touches on a few bits and pieces now. Yes, for those coming in, the game is a few minutes delayed because of thunder, I think. How do you get a ticket for the Dublin show? Sugarclub.com. I don't have the link handy on me, but there is a link in the description of this stream if you want to have a look. Mrs. got me tickets today. No way. Nah, Ryan. Did she really? Ryan, now come on, Ryan. You're not lying to me, are you? Yeah, what I'm going to do after the show, Ryan, is we're going to come down and have a couple of drinks with everybody. So I'll tell you when the show's over not to go anywhere, because I'll be straight down. We'll be having a couple of drinks. We'll be mixing together, having a chat. Everybody will want to come up and say hello, and I want to say thank you to you all. So yeah, it's going to be a fun night. I'm looking forward to it. Where's the after party? Do you know, I'm old, mate. There isn't one. But I'm going out for dinner the next night with some people who are coming over from America for the show. So looking forward to that as well. And we're very close to finalising Cardiff for September. We have the venue provisionally booked and can't wait. If we can pull off the Cardiff show, it'll be absolutely amazing. Alfie, it's provisionally booked. It's just the theatre at the minute are in a really busy run of shows. So the theatre manager hasn't been able to really fill us in on exactly all the details. But it is provisionally booked at their end. We just need to run through a few final costs and a running order and stuff like that. So should have an update soon enough, but excited. You know, this is amazing. Like, I never thought I'd get to do any of these type of things. Surprise you with them. Nice. Well done the missus, Ryan. Well done the missus. Is Cardiff going to be 18 plus? Unsure. Unsure yet. Is the honest answer, Kessie. As I said, I haven't got as much information yet on the venue because they're really busy. I think they've a run of shows on at the minute, and they're just up to their eyes. Where to in Cardiff? It's going to be at the what's it called again? The Richard Burton Theatre. And I don't know if you can have a Google of it and have a look at it, but it's a good venue. It's sexy. Like, it's brand new. Well, it's relatively new. It's a very modern theatre. It's class. How do I become a member? So, you should see a $sign underneath where you chat. Underneath where you put in your chat. I did get reports of people who were unable to do it from iPhones, and I'm looking into that because I hate anybody getting frustrated about stuff like that. No, Go X, you can't become a mod, mate, because we don't know who you are. So, no disrespect intended whatsoever, but, you know, we're alright for mods at the minute. What are your thoughts on the Varady links? Adam's World, I would have had him 2-3 years ago, but right now, with him being 30 years of age and them apparently wanting 40 million, no, it's a pass from me because his injury record's not great. You know, the last thing we need now is to bring in another potentially injury-prone player. If Saudi sign Mbappe, you know, he can play for Newcastle on loan as part of January season, blah, blah, blah. So, this is going to come to a head, James. If this stuff that you've mentioned starts to happen, there will be a bit of pushback from other Premier League clubs. I don't know to what extent, and I don't know how it gets resolved, but yeah, if, like, it won't sit well with the Premier League if that happens. Like, in one part, yes, it'd be great to see Mbappe in the league, but not that way. That's just a way of getting around FFP at that point. Favourite Irish player ever? For me, probably Paul McGrath. But, you know, Roy Keane. I wasn't old enough to remember Liam Brady playing. So, I'd say, for me, I've always enjoyed Paul McGrath. Thoughts on our away kit? Didn't like it at first, Yusuf. I was over in the UK in the airport last week and happened to wander into a shop, seen it in person, and it's much better in person, so it's growing on me. What do I think about Musk rebranding Twitter? I think that he's an idiot. I think, like, if you could find a way to buy a social media platform for $44 billion and systematically go about destroying it in 6 months, that takes a lot of doing. And rebranding it to X is just, it's like he's begging people to stop using it. It's very, like, I quit Twitter about a year ago. I don't get the rebrand. I don't. It's Twitter, leave it alone, like. Kerry or Dublin for next week? Well, obviously I'm going to say Dublin. Gotta say Dublin. Where is Szoboszlai? If you don't know the answer to that, I'm not going to give it to you. Because, quite frankly, any Liverpool fan worth their salt should know what's up with Szoboszlai. So, Google it. How's my favourite and most honest personality on the internet? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm honest enough, but I'm sure there are more honest people in the world. Like, there are some really, 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 really squeaky clean human beings. Do I like Andrew Tate? Of course I don't. He's a scourge on society and on young men around the world. And the sooner the better he's locked up, as far as I'm concerned, because he's a danger. And I don't mean that in a nice way. He's an absolute gobshite. And the impact he's had on impressionable young men worries me, because it isn't healthy. Am I excited for the first live show? I'd be more excited if I knew how many tickets were sold. And you probably think I'm joking, you Caelan, but I truly don't know. I'm waiting for an email back from the venue. I haven't got a clue. So I don't know if there'll be 2 people there, 5 people there, 40 people there, 50. I don't know. But I'm excited to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Craig, my mom booked the Dublin show. See you there. Nah, you coming really? That's amazing. Look, I hope to see some of you guys there. You're so woke, it's unbelievable. No, I just know a wronging when I see one. It's got nothing to do with woke, you dumb little fuck. It's to do with him being a danger to society. And any father worth his salt would destroy Tate in a room. I don't care he's a former kickboxing champion, he's a scumbag. And it's got nothing to do with woke, you little freak. It's right and wrong. And if you think I'm woke, you don't know anything about, one, the word that you're throwing around. Because what? Because I like things done the right way and people treated right in the world? I'm woke? Well, if that's the case, then fine. Call me whatever you want. But you're clearly just a little... And yeah, time to move on. What can we expect at the live show? Lots of woke propaganda, basically. How is he a danger? I'm not getting into it. I'm not here to tell you why Andrew Tate's an asshole. If you think he's not an asshole, then I don't know what to say to you. But he's an absolute scumbag of the highest order. Simple. His misogynistic views are disgraceful. He's not as intelligent as he thinks he is. He's an ugly bastard as well, who clearly has to pay for it by the looks of it, or drag women in because he's an ugly fuck. But anyway, I'm not here to speak about him because he's not worth my time. Quite simple. I'm an alpha male. He's a bitch. And that's a fact. Mods, time to do your thing. I used to hate until I took time to listen to him. Yeah, I don't bother listening to him, mate. I'm not going to listen to you either, so off you go and enjoy Tate elsewhere. Because I'm not wasting my time dealing with any little Tate minions, because not worth my time. What's my net worth? A few €1,000, probably. I'm not even joking. Yeah. Not much. Tate would knock this guy's head off in one shot. You see, you say that, but here's the thing. I'd take his head off with a baseball bat, mate. That's the difference. Tate wouldn't get near me because I'd slap his head across with a baseball bat as soon as he stepped within 5 foot of me. And that's the difference. He's a bitch. I'm an actual alpha male. And therein lies the difference. Simple. He's so overcompensating for the fact that he's a little weirdo. I'm comfortable with who I am, baby. And I'm here and I'm enjoying my life. So the thing is, he won't come because he's a little bit preoccupied at the minute, isn't he? Over in Romania. So I don't think he has much time to be wandering around Europe. And also, he got owned by Greuther Thunberg. Owned by Greuther Thunberg. Have I ever been to Anfield? What's Anfield? No, what's Anfield? Is that something I should know about? Or of course I've been to Anfield, but no, I haven't been in a while, to be fair. Do 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 do. Goal Greuther. Oh, Jesus, I mean we've got a psychic in the room. We've got a psychic in the room. We're already predicting the goals. Do you think Ben Doe could be a starter in the future? Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Like, I know he's still young, and it's very difficult to ever say somebody's 100% going to be sorry folks. Yeah, it's very difficult to say someone's definitely going to make it, but am I going to watch Oppenheimer? So what I'm doing at the minute, Liam, is I'm watching the there's a documentary on Sky about Oppenheimer, about the man. So I'm watching that so I get a bit more information before I watch the film, because people who've said they watched the film have said to me it's heavy going, and if you could have some like information going into it, yeah. Did you see Klopp rock up at that wedding? No, but I love him if he has, man. That's amazing. What's happened to Szoboszlai? Just rolled his ankle, dude. Just rolled his... Oh, that Firth top's quite nice. That Firth jersey's quite nice. If I could sign two midfielders for Liverpool, who would they be? It's a really good question, man. Kimmich probably at this point. And Barella. Imagine that now. Imagine we finish the window with Barella and Kimmich. Right, we are getting ready to get underway, finally. Have I been watching the summer series? Yes, I've been very much enjoying it, mate. Really, I've been enjoying it. I was saying that earlier on. It's been a pleasure watching it. Like, I've really enjoyed it because it's my time. I love that time of evening. So, right, we are about to get underway. Sit back, relax, and we will take you through the next 90 minutes or so. So, let's have a quick run through the Liverpool team again. As you can see, we've got Alisson in goal today. Great to have him back. We've got Conor Bradley filling in at right back. Left back, Andy Robertson. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate in the centre-back positions. Trent Alexander-Arnold in the holding midfield role. We think it's going to be Gakpo on the right of midfield and McAllister on the left. Then Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota and Doak. Have I been watching the Women's World Cup? No, I haven't seen any of it. I've seen some of the highlights, but it's just on too early for me. Who's your unrealistic dream Liverpool target? Unrealistic. Vinicius Jr. If we're going an unrealistic one, Devin. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, mate. So what do we think of their kit? Their kit is lovely. I have to say, I really like that shirt. Mbappe is yours. Look, I mean, Mbappe, amazing. Vinicius Jr., amazing. Haaland, amazing. Bellingham, amazing. Yeah, look, there's loads of players. Carl said I missed the super chat. There we are. Sorry, Carl. Who's your current favourite Liverpool player now? Oh, right. Alisson. Yeah, Alisson, Carl. Gonna go Alisson. Your channel has grown so fast. Thank you. We've been on the 5 years or so now, and I've enjoyed it. I'm really delighted to see you guys all in. Right, let's get on the way anyway. Fourth playing from left to right in the first half. Weird lineup. They're all lined along the halfway line like they're going to sprint up the other end. Now we're on the go. Here we go. They do the decent thing and launch the ball out left-hand side. Liverpool defence nods the ball forward. It's really weird. Like, it's back to like COVID times, isn't it? When you've got nobody inside the ground for a game of football. But at least we get to see the boys in action. Diaz with a bit of early possession. I mean, the camera angle's not great for this one. It's not a great camera angle. And don't forget, if you are new into the channel, do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying it. Good press. Come on. I mean, for a team I've never ever seen play before, Fürth, they've got some decent technique. They're knocking the ball around well. Szoboszlai and McAllister. I'm a huge fan of Alexis McAllister, mate. I love the way he plays football. But I look, we don't have to pick because we've got them both. But they're two great signings in my eyes. Robbo dispossessed now right hand side, gets back and wins the ball back. So well done, Robbo. Has everyone noticed that if you watch that Premier League Summer Series or whatever it's called, everybody's playing these triangles out from the back to get round presses. Everybody. And it's almost becoming a bit boring now, every team trying to play the same tactics to get out. Good play by the Reds. Gakpo, ball in left side. Here we go. Robbo. He just panics, doesn't he? Andy Robertson. When he gets in front of goal, he just panics a bit. But we've got a corner left hand side. Let's see if we can work something from this. Good bit of height this season with the two centre backs we have, Canada and Van Dijk. We should be doing some decent work from set pieces. Right, here we go. Corner to come in left side. Delivery from Trent. It's a bit over here. Goes through on the far side to Lucho. Ball back to Connor Bradley. Good little bit of work that from McAllister. Again, we do. You can already see that we look a cut above these guys. We do look a level or two above them. Alisson in possession. It's good. It's much nicer, that goalkeeper's kit, isn't it? With the green shorts instead of the black ones Keller had on the other day. Ooh, first semi-chance right-hand side. Ben Doak, but he finds the side netting. Can I give a shout out to everyone there, Lady of Lourdes Hospital in Drogheda watching? Absolutely. I hope you're in the hospital. I hope that you're in as good a health as you can be. And of course, shout out to all the amazing staff in the hospital as well. Absolute wonderful people. So yeah, much love to you all, Stephen. I hope you're okay, mate. 4 minutes on the clock. Offside against Fürth. Free kick to Liverpool. Just inside our own half, centre of the park. It's really... Is it just me, or is the image really grainy? When it's screening out, like when it's going for a pan or a wide shot, it's very grainy. How's life treating me? I'm okay, Zane. Can't complain, mate. Can't complain. Oh, here we go. Another half chance, but Fürth get a block in. Trying to play their way out now. Press comes on from Canada, right hand side. Doak goes to help him. Ends up being a throw into Liverpool on the far side. It's on LFC TV Go, for everyone that's asking. Why is Gakpo in midfield? I'm not Klopp, mate. I mean, I don't have the answers for you, other than I guess he has to try and give everybody a game. Love the content, mate. Much love from South Africa. Thank you, RF gang. Appreciate your support, and I hope life's treating you well. They're streaming on 320p. My God. That's shocking. Thank you, producer. That's we'll just call you producer now. That's shocking, isn't it? Because it's a really grainy image. You're so kind. You've helped me and my mum and my dad broke up. Man, I'm sorry to hear about your parents, but I hope you're all okay. I've done nothing unique, mate. You guys are part of our community and you're all very welcome in. We're all here to help out each other. 6.5 minutes on the clock. It's still Fürth 0, Liverpool 0. At least I can make that one out on the scoreboard. Not cheap filming a match, especially a closed door one. Yeah, but remember, it's not free. So, I mean, you can get a month free. I get it, but, you know, ultimately, customers are paying for it. So, if you can't stream it in good quality, don't do it, I guess, is my point. Shot there from Lucho was touched behind for the goalkeeper. Cuts inside into his right foot. Gets a strike away in the edge of the 18-yard box. Keeper dives to his left side and touches it around the post. Good work from Lucho. Is Fabinho departure confirmed? Well, no, the paperwork hasn't been finished yet that I'm aware of, VJ. It will happen, I believe. Trent heads the ball back in. Cleared away. Fürth looked to break. Who was that covering back? It's good work. Was that McAllister? Do you know what? I love that the 6-yard box is a darker shade of green. Is it just me or I love that? I think it looks really cool. Eight minutes on the clock, still scoreless. What's your opinion on Joe Gomez? And thank you for the super chat, my friend. Arnold Triple Z. It depends. He has the ability to be very good, but what I've often found with Joe Gomez is either a lack of concentration or a bit of ball watching at time, particularly at right centre back. I feel more comfortable with him at right back, but he has all the tools to be a top player. So I wouldn't feel comfortable with him being a starting centre back. But as in the third or fourth choice option, I think that's okay as long as he's able to keep his fitness up. Any news when the Hendo deal will officially be announced? So my understanding, Ryan, is that he will be in Croatia today with his new teammates who are on a pre-season camp over there. So I would imagine it's pretty close to being announced. Like, he's done his medical. That was done in Manchester. And as far as I know, everything's gone to plan. So if you had unlimited money for one window, who would you sign and who would you sell? I'd have to really sit down and think about that. But I love Vinicius Jr. Bellingham, obviously. There's an injury here, by the way. One of our boys is down. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Bear with me. I'd bring in Gvardiol as well. Just wait and look to see. Just making sure we don't have a serious injury here. I think it's Doak that's down. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's Doak. Yeah, it's Doak. Looks like an impact injury. He was holding two places, under his knee and above his ankle. He looks like he's trying to run it off here. Yeah, he's back on the pitch. We're all good. He's all good. He's back on the pitch. Good signs. Good signs. Doak is okay. We can officially say Doak is okay. Watching on a train to Wales. Nice. Allison. Oh, that is clever from Allison. Little ball into Trent. Trent pings it out left side. Bit of space now for Lucho. Go on, son. Go on. He's brought down. Lucho goes round the outside. Brought down. And it'll be a free kick to Liverpool, left-hand side. Would you take Elise for the 35 million clause? Yes, I think I would. Van Dijk or Ramos? Look, I hate Ramos, but I won't deny how good he was as a centre back. I'm gonna go with Verge because he's our boy, but I don't like Sergio Ramos for obvious reasons. But I do respect how good a defender he was when he wasn't getting sent off. Yeah, it is definitely a stop-start game, Carl. Very hard to get a rhythm in this one. Oh, unlucky Lucho. Almost closed down the keeper there. The keeper did well. Press comes on from Liverpool. Fürth look to play out. Robbo. That's not good enough, Robbo. That's just not good enough. Robbo fouls him, and it would have been a yellow card in a proper game, but it's just out of position again there, Robertson, struggling to get back, and then a lazy challenge. Yeah, that would have been a yellow all day long in the real world. James Ward-Prowse is so bad. I don't want James Ward-Prowse. God, no. He's a decent pro. Like, I've nothing against James Ward-Prowse, but I certainly don't want him at Liverpool. Do you think we're waiting for an injury update in Kone? That's why we haven't made no moves. No, sorry. I don't know that for a fact, but my guess is no. The reason I don't think we've made any moves is because simply we want to make sure that we get the money for Fabinho in before we commit money elsewhere. So that's a guess as well, by the way. But that's what I think is happening. Lovely ball slipped in behind now. Doe cuts inside. He makes that look so effortless. Then the shot's a little bit tame down to the keeper's left, but every time Ben Doak gets on the ball, it's exciting. And immediately there, he ghosted past his man, no problem. Cuts inside to his left foot, and the shot wasn't great. But again, bright stuff from young Ben Doak. Throw in to Fürth on the far side. Glad the delay wasn't too bad in the end. What will be only about 15 minutes? Is there a stream tonight? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. You know I can't go a whole, 40 hours or so without chatting again? Damn right, we'll be on at 8:30 tonight, my friend. Hope you'll come and join us. Oh, okie dokie dokie. I know, dad joke, sorry, but we need a song for Ben Doak, and okie okie dokie. That's gone into my head. Oh, okie okie dokie. I'm a big fan. Don't have fans, mate. We've got mates. That's what I always say since day one. No need to be a fan of me. I'm a normal person. We're all the same here, pal. You're part of our community, and we're all a big group of mates. Would I ever do a 24-hour stream? I can't see a world where I do, Carl. I think I'd end up going insane if I did a 24-hour stream. Oh, unlucky Lucho again. Almost with the press. He's having a bit of a game of cat and mouse with their goalkeeper. Fürth now looking to play out right-hand side. Don't break my heart, my okie dokie heart. I just don't think you'll understand. Okay, Ryan, I was singing your song there, Ryan. So I'm gonna get all the hate on that one, but it was your song, Ryan. Liz said, Craig, I love you, but you have fans. No, what I'm trying to say, Liz, is I'm a normal dude. There's nothing to be a fan of. We're all just people. We're all just mates here having a chat. I'm not. I'm nothing. I'm just a normal person. Am I Irish? I surely am. Turalalar, look at me lucky charms. I am indeed, mate. Very proud to be greatest little country on earth. Again, looking at the setup. So, what we have on our formation is slightly wrong, looking at how we're set up here. Gakpo's on the left side of midfield, and McAllister's on the right side of midfield at the moment. So, reverse of what we have on the screen. Robertson again, this time nearly giving the ball away. Robbo's looked a little bit suspect for me today so far. Doak is doing well, mate. Doak is doing well. He probably should have had a bit of a better attempt at one of his cuts inside, but he looks bright every time. And here he is on the ball right now. Pulls it back to Lucho. Again, that attack breaks down. Bradley tried to give and go, but it was overhit in the end, and it goes behind for a first goal kick. By the way, excuse me, I know a couple of people don't know who I'm speaking about. When I say Lucho, I mean Diaz. That's his nickname. If you're a red, you're family. Absolutely. Spot on, my friend. Favourite horror movie? I don't watch horror movies, mate. I never really got into that genre. And actually, I don't really watch many movies, in all honesty. I don't really have the attention span. Here we go. Lucho on a break again. Left side. Jota with him if he needs him. Rolls it into Diogo. Diogo goes back to Robbo. Robbo sprays the ball across right hand side. Bradley tries to slip it down the line. Little bit overhit. Press comes back on from Liverpool. Fürth have it back with the keeper. Actually, the ref's blown up for a free kick. How are you feeling before the live show? A mixture of nervous and excited. So, I'm nervous because I'm testing myself on something I've not done before. And I'm excited because I get to meet some cool new people and say thank you to people for their support. So, yeah, mixture of both, my man. Mixture of both. See, I'm somebody that can't work off a script or anything like that. I need to just do things on the spur of the moment. What is bins? So, bins is Big Irish Nut Syndrome, Liz. Big Irish Nut Syndrome. What's my star sign? Virgo. Virgo is my star sign. 20 minutes on the clock. It's still 4-0, Liverpool 0. When are you going to tell McAllister to play for the Irish team? I know. Isn't it weird, though, that the highest British transfers for British players, the 4 of them could have represented Ireland? Isn't that weird? Harry Kane could have played for Ireland. If he moves, that'll be a big deal. Bellingham could have played for Ireland. Rice and Grealish kind of did play for Ireland. So, yeah, it's mad. And McAllister, of course, has Irish family, but of course is an Argentinian. Here we go. Gakpo slips it into the left channel to Robbo. Jota. Diaz back to Jota. Little 1-2s out to the box. Jota. Strike. It's blocked. Good play though. Very good interplay on the left hand side there. Between Lucho, Jota and... I can't remember who the third person was there. Excuse me. I think it might have been Gakpo. Goal! Lucho with the opening goal, cuts inside onto his right foot and he buries it into the bottom corner. Lucho makes it. Greuther Fürth 0, Liverpool 1. And delicious little goal that from Lucho. Cuts in onto his right foot, drills it low into the corner. Good to see. That'll do. Of course, it's a pre-season friendly. We won't get carried away, but clearly he's on for the Ballon d'Or. Good footwork, that. Well done, Lucho. Well done, my man. Stands up the defender, cuts inside. They don't want to touch him because they know he'll go down under contact, and he cuts it into his right foot and buries it past the keeper. Very good goal from Luis Diaz. And the Reds are 1-0 up. Inside the box, mate. Inside the box. It was about 10 yards out when he cut inside. And a very good start to this game for Diaz. He looked very bright. So we are quarter of the way through, and it is Liverpool who break the deadlock 1-0. What do I think about Szoboszlai injury? I hope it is just a swollen ankle, mate, from going over on it, but I guess we'll know soon enough. Where's the Golato? It's Molazzo. I'll hold them off for Molazzos. And also, it's really early, you know. It's really early in the morning. Oh, here we go. Jota. Golazzo. No, side netting. Side netting. I thought he scored that. Side netting. Whoops. Whoopsies. I mean, usually in those positions, Diogo Jota's going to bury it, but he pulls it just wide of the left post. But I thought it was in because the net did rattle, but it was the side netting. Oh, what do I think about Andre from Fluminense? I did look into him when we'd been linked with him at that time, and he looks a tidy player, but, you know, I'm not going to say I've watched a lot of him. I didn't know anything about him really till we were linked with him. When did Szoboszlai get injured? 3 days ago, I think, Andrew. 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, I just think he rolled his ankle in training. Nothing too... Oh, here we go. Oh, again, almost in behind. Robbo, left side. Thoughts on Mbappe bid? It's nuts, isn't it? It's just nuts. I don't know what else to say. Oh, ball given away, centre of the park. It's all the way back with the keeper. Oh, well won back. No, referee gives a free kick. Can I call out the bench? Surely can. 1 second. On the bench today is Adrian Pitaluga, Joe Gomez, Darwin Nunez, Salah, Jones, Elliott, Tsimikas, Matip, Clark, Scanlon, McConnell, Kumas, Kwanzaa and Frauendorf. Ball slipped into Lucho, rounds the keeper, just dragged it a little bit too wide and it goes behind. But again, Lucho looking really bright. Someone said 1-1, yes, and they were removed for a fake score. Unlucky there from Lucho, almost got a second of the game. Did we bid for Mbappe? No, we didn't. But apparently Saudi did. I think it was Al Hilal, 300 million, something crazy like that. Where is Alisson? Standing between the fucking goals in his big green kit with Alisson on the back of it. I mean, if you're going to ask some questions, mate, like, at least do your own bit of research. Somebody asked me where the bench was, and I called out the bench. Alisson's playing. He's in the starting 11. How come I'm far behind? I don't know. Ask LFC TV Go, mate. I'm streaming it directly from the LFC TV Go app. So, don't know if I am far behind or not, my friend. Craig dishing out all the smoke. I'm just, what can I do if people ask really stupid questions, Friendly? I don't know what else to say. If people are too lazy to Google the team for themselves, I can't help when they ask me silly questions. Salah's on the bench, Leo. He's on the bench. He'll be on second half, no doubt. Right, where was the lad with the 2-0 score? Anyone with fake scores, no chances, no warnings, ban, 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 ban. Where's Szoboszlai? He had to go see a man about a dog, so Klopp let him away with it. Like, he's a busy fella, Szoboszlai, and he got a tip on a nice little French bulldog, so Klopp let him away for a few days. Why do I ban people with fake scores? Because they're scum. Simple as that. There's people in the chat who can't watch the game who are trying to watch it. And anybody with fake scores is just being an asshole. So why do I want them here if they're treating their other viewers with such contempt? Basic decency, Is that Fabinho's dog? I did want to say it, mate. I did want to break that news. But yeah, he's adopting them. He's taking them. That's why he's not there today. I'm joking, man. I'm joking, obviously. Right, corner to Liverpool on the far side. Robbo to take it. Good ball in. Verge gets his head on it, but drops into the arms of the keeper. We've hit the 30-minute mark. Do you think Klopp's training system is dangerous? No. I think the world-renowned coach is quite up to speed on his training methods, and I think that the sports scientists, nutritionists, and medical department would tell Klopp if he was breaking the players. It's pre-season, it's supposed to be difficult. Offside there. Fürth played the ball over the top. Liverpool line stepped up, caught him offside. Linesman puts the flag up. Any info on the captain? So the only kind of information that came out on that one that I can remember, mate, was I think Szoboszlai said Verge. Now, I don't know if he was given his opinion or if that's been decided yet, but I believe Verge. Do I think Trent will stay in midfield? Not in the short term. I think he'll stay in this hybrid role. The only reason that he's playing DM now is we don't have a DM. Thiago's not there. We're getting rid of Henderson and Fabinho. So until we sign one, I guess Trent has to play in that role. I think if he played in the 6, solely in the 6, we'd be found out a little bit through the park. If I'm being honest, I don't think Trent's ready to be a defensive midfielder, solely a defensive midfielder yet. Bradley, go on, keep pressing, Connor, go on. Unlucky lad, unlucky. Fürth clear their lines, Liverpool throw in left side. Did I watch Arsenal United? I didn't, mate. No, I didn't have the channel. It was only on the Arsenal television channel and the United television channel, if I'm not mistaken. So I didn't get to see that one. But I watched a lot of the other games in the States so far. I watched the Newcastle game, Brighton game last night. I've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed those pre-season games over in the States. They've been entertaining, plenty of goals in them. What's the score? See the big thing on the screen there that has numbers on it? You know. How come you're so far behind? Again, I'm going to just repeat what I said earlier on, my friend. I'm streaming the game straight from LFC TV Go. So I can only go with the speeds that's allowed to me by Liverpool and the app, mate. I don't know what to say after that. Who scored? Lucho. Luis Diaz, mate. Lovely little goal as well. Took it really well. He doesn't even need to search it up anonymous. He's asking what the score is. It's on the screen. He doesn't even have to search it up. All he has to do is just cast his eyes up and look. Have I been to Ukraine? Not lately, no. You should invest in a Fire Stick. No. I pay for everything I have. And I pay... And I don't mind paying, you know. If I'm going to stream stuff, I'm more than happy to pay for the bits and pieces I do. I used to have one of the Fire Sticks, but I always found them very laggy, and I never enjoyed watching stuff on them, in all honesty. Doak has a lot of potential, said Jermaine. He does, but I hope we're patient with him as a fan base, Jermaine. I don't want us to put too much pressure on Ben Doak too early, because he's still really young. Did I watch Limerick versus Kilkenny? No, I was washing my hair. Ten minutes to go in the first half. What hair? What do you mean, what hair? Look at that head of hair. It's beautiful. I styled it with Brill cream and all before I came on today, just, you know. What's your favourite holiday you've been on? Probably a cruise from a honeymoon, which was amazing. Go on. Slipped in. Jota, ball across. Unlucky, unlucky. Almost got the second there, but Fürth had a player blocking the cross, put it behind. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in on the far side. But this is looks like more of a training match than... Sorry, just got to block this gobshite. Oh, post and back across. Jota, unlucky. Could have been 2. Oof, that was so unlucky. Angle was tight, turns off the inside of the post, back across the front of goal, almost for Diogo. Oh, unlucky again. We've been one pass away from a second or third. Who did I block or ban? Somebody who mentioned my son. And I don't fuck about when it comes to my family, mate. Have a pop at me all you want. I'm here to be judged, but don't mention my family. And somebody did, so I blocked them. Simple. When will Stefan be ready to play? Truth is, I don't know. He's only got back training recently. So I don't know, honestly. Yes, I'm not allowed, mate. If I could stream LFC TV Go to you, bud, I'd happily show you the screen, but unfortunately I can't. Fürth now on the attack. 5 minutes to go. Somebody get a block in. Well done, Robbo. Steps across and wins it. How will Rice do at Arsenal? I think well. I rate Rice as a player, to be honest. I think he'll do well at Arsenal. Australia in the house. Joy, how are we? Nice to see you, my man. I hope you're well. Stefan who? Yeah, that's his name. Stefan who? You should get him on the back of your shirt. Just go into the LFC shop. They'll know. Just say, I want Stefan who on the back of my shirt. There's a great offer on them at the minute. Will Kelleher leave? You know, my own instinct is that with him not being in the squad today, I wonder. You know, I wonder is something happening. Can you sync? Absolutely, mate. No problem. Bear with me 1 sec. We're just about to hit 41 minutes. So it's 41 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If anybody else ever needs a sync, just let me know. No problem. Ontario in the house. Ontario, Canada. Darren, it's been too long. And I think we've had this conversation before, buddy. It's been too long since I've been over in Canada. But I do need to get back over. And I hope you're well. Hope you're keeping well, Darren. What car do I drive? It's not very sexy, mate. I wish I could sit here, Sam, and tell you it was something like a Range Rover or a Jag. But truth is, I drive a 2017 white Renault Megane Estate. It's a GT model with nice bucket seats and all, but yeah, it's a white Renault Megane Estate. What is sync? Some people like to sync up their clock with my clock. So they want to know what numbers the game is at on my TV so they can sync up, mate. Sing the Barbie song. Do I look like a jukebox, bitch? I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. I would say you can touch my hair, but that ain't happening. I'd love to drive a newer car, mate. I really would. But, you know, I'm not at that level yet. I'm happy with the El Megane. It stops and starts. That's all I need. Touch some hair. I'm trying to... my leg or my big toe. Oh, my little dude the other day, he said, I hurt my toe, mammy. My thumb toe. My big thumb toe. What age am I? I probably seem like I'm about 10, but I'm 41, mate. But I don't think men ever grow up. Well, at least I haven't ever grown up. Callum, I'm very well, thank you, buddy. I hope you are as well. Bit of a break in play here, folks. One of the Fürth players is just receiving a bit of treatment. He got a bit of a slap in the face. Hopefully your car drives as well. Car's good. Yeah, it's never given us any issues, to be fair. We've had about 2 years now. And yeah, all good. Calling it next year, Craig, in a Porsche. No, you know, if I can change the car, I want to change it to a Skoda Kodiaq, probably. I'm at work. How's the game going? Any standouts? Yeah, Lucho has been the best player fits for me on the park. Doak has looked bright, if a little bit, I don't want to say selfish, but I'm going to say making the wrong decisions at times in possession. And Jota has looked bright as well. Did you read the poem I emailed to you? The one that had Paddy and Chris in it. That's a tad out of date, Mark. Yes, if that's the one. Now, I'm genuinely not trying to be rude, Mark. We've got sent a lot of stuff over the past few months, and I tried to read through everything. But if that's the poem I'm thinking about, then yes, I did, mate. And thank you for taking the time. Skoda. Yes, Skoda Kodiaq's a car I really love. What shampoo do I use? Odie or Ma? It's an influencer shampoo, mate. You won't be able to get it, so there's no point in asking. Right, it's half time, and it is Liverpool to go in with the half-time lead. And yeah, let's have a chat. Just stop the clock. What do I think of United? I have a respectful hatred for United. I respect United as a club. I respect their traditions. I respect their fan base. But of course, when we play each other, I want to destroy United, like you do us, mate. But I have a respect for United. I'll always be honest about that. Who is the most hair, Bateson or you? Well, I think he's actually bald. Now, I'm not sure, but I think I've only seen a couple of pictures of him over the years. I'm genuinely not actually bald. I'm bald by choice, but I guess we're both bald, so the answer is neither of us, in that sense. Do I still stream on Twitch? No, mate, not anymore. Do the floss. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's like Fortnite or something, is it? Sing One Kiss. One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with Craig. Possibilities. One kiss is all you need. What a fucking song, by the way. What a song. I love that. I always loved Dua Lipa since that moment. Is there any chance that you come to New Zealand to do a show? I mean, it'd be a hell of a trip for a show, right? We wouldn't be doing it in a weekend. But one of my dreams is to do a pre-season tour with Liverpool, like follow the team around when they're in Australia and New Zealand. And if I could ever get to do that, then absolutely, 100%. Who's your favourite Liverpool manager ever? Definitely Kloppo. Definitely. Do I have a Nike Tech fleece? Yes, I do. Two, I think. I think I have a grey and a black. What a fleece, by the way. Yeah, they're expensive, right? But they're good. Have I met any LFC players? None of the current group, no. I've met lots of former players, but none of the current group. Thank you. Is it Durizi? Much love right back to you, bud. Is Szoboszlai playing? He is not. He's rolled his ankle, so he's out for a bit. AFL game, plan a trip. Oh, look, I'd love to do Australia, New Zealand, but you want to do that for a month, 6 weeks minimum. And I'm not at a point in life where I can afford that yet. So someday, maybe. Would I take Frimpong? No. I think we just have the same problem we had with Trent all over again. I'm watching the game, Laura, on LFC TV Go, mate. Deji or Speed? Not really overly familiar with either. Know who they are. Obviously, Deji's KSI's brother, and I Show Speed's obviously a streamer, but I don't know either of them, so no idea. I wish them both all the best in life, but no idea. How's McAllister been? Very tidy. Yeah, very tidy. But I would say, would I be right in saying Lucha was the player of the first half? You could stay at our house in New Zealand. Nice. Deal. Do you know what? I genuinely, over the years, I've had some lovely offers of things like that from really nice people who's like, if you ever come to this part of America or if you ever come to wherever, it's lovely. Like, you're all very kind. Which fighter do I support? I mean, been a long admirer of Usyk and was fortunate enough to be there when he beat Joshua in Spurs Stadium. I used to go and watch a lot of Carl Frampton when he was still fighting. I was up in Belfast when he won his first world title against Kiko Martinez. Love watching Katie, although I think I'm worried for the rematch with Chantel Cameron because I don't know how Katie can reverse that. I thought Chantel was too strong and younger, fitter. So, yeah. Used to like Josh Taylor till the whole Lee Catterall thing. Not really got much time for him anymore. I'm going to watch Errol Spence Jr. against Crawford next weekend. That's going to be brilliant. Do you know what? In all honesty, we do our live show in Dublin on August the 4th. On August the 5th, the next night, I'm going out for dinner with some people who are coming over for the show. But I'm going to go watch the Jake Paul fight later on that night. I'm going to watch that definitely against Nate Diaz. Interested to watch that one. Do I watch UFC? Very casually, because I wouldn't be as up to speed on like jiu-jitsu, and there's so many aspects of UFC obviously for MMA that I'm not really overly familiar with. So I boxing is something I just grew up with, mate, around my dad. My dad knew a lot of fighters and stuff like that, so always been into boxing since a young age. Do I like Jake? No, not really. I mean, yes and no. Some aspects of what Jake Paul does, I look at and I think, fair play. You know, he's a brilliant promoter of himself and of his shows, and I like what he did for Amanda Serrano. So I'm not going to say he's someone I despise or that now, but it's interesting. Like, he doesn't have to do these things. He doesn't have to get in there and fight. So, full respect to him for doing that. Thank you, Mark. Much love to you as well, bud. And you will absolutely see us soon. What do you think of the Polina rumours? I'd love them to have been true, but I wonder if the injury he picked up last night, mate, is going to rule any transfer for him. You know, we don't know the extent of that shoulder injury yet, but he left the game last night with a sling on his arm. So, what team do I hate the most? Manchester City. Has Doak been playing good? He played okay, very bright in some aspects, but I thought decision making still to be worked on a little bit. Have I watched any Jake Paul fights? Yes. Yep, I watched the fight against Tommy Fury. I think I've watched one more of his fights. I can't remember which one. It was a good few years back though. You should have a fight with Bateson. Why? Because Harry decides that I should have a fight with Bateson because we look like each other and we can both do this meme. The Spider-Man meme. I don't need or want to fight with anyone, man. It's not my thing. I like to get on with people and have fun. I don't want to be fighting with anybody or arguing with anybody. I've certainly got no issues with Bateson. I don't know the man. Opinion on Tommy Fury. I don't know what to say, really. He's not a boxer. He's in this hybrid world of influencer boxing. So if he ever wants to really be taken seriously as a boxer, he needs to stop that nonsense and actually start fighting boxers. But again, look, what I'll say is anybody who steps into a ring deserves massive credit. It takes real balls to get into a ring, even if it's at an amateur level or if it's at an influencer level. Fair play. It's not easy to do that. And I don't begrudge anybody making a few pound. Absolutely not. They're putting themselves at risk. Do I like Nate Diaz? I love Nate Diaz. I love him. I love anybody in life that just doesn't give a shite. And Nate Diaz is my type of fella. He just doesn't care and I love it. I wish I could be that carefree. Who's my favourite YouTuber? Do you know what? I don't know if I've ever actually been asked that question before. So who's my favourite YouTuber? I love Jack Mate. I love Jack Mate's work. I think he's brilliant. I think he's very funny. Stephen Tries. I love him as well. I think he's hilarious. Nico Amalana. Absolute legend. Other than that, I don't really watch much stuff on YouTube, to be honest. I wish I had more time, but I don't. The channel I would watch the most is IFL TV. That would be the YouTube channel I would say I definitely watch the most. How many times do I go to the gym in a week? Well, look at me, Mohammed. Clearly, I'm an everyday man. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you said gym. I thought you said chipper. Nah, dude, I don't go near the gym. I'm too old to give a shit. I could taste that burp. It was a cough. So there was no burp, Wayne. It was a cough. That's why I muted the mic. I didn't want to cough down the microphone. Jacksepticeye. Do you know, I've only seen clips of Jacksepticeye, in all honesty. But he's an Irishman, so of course I want him to do well. Thoughts on Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk. I hope they both lose. Because, yeah, I mean, I can't think of Mark Zuckerberg anymore without seeing the Mark Zuckerberg from South Park. Every time I see him, I just think of the one from South Park. Yeah, hey Jay, if you want to try to bait me, mate, you're going to have to do better. You know, at least try and be original or try and bait me with something that's a bit interesting. Why isn't Benacer a serious Liverpool target? So, we were linked with him before, Matt. And I think at the time already he was only on like 30 grand a week or something like that at AC Milan. And that he didn't want to sign a new deal. So I don't know if that interest has gone away or if it's just a bit more quiet. Who's my most hated celebrity? Probably Tate, if you want to call him a celebrity. I don't really have hate for anybody in the world, mate. Not too much. Like yeah, I don't begrudge people success or anything like that. And anyone that tries to do things in the right way, I try to get behind them and support them. Do I like gravy? No, I don't actually. I saw a poll the other day. Fury or Lewis? Easy. Easy. Lewis all day long. This nonsense about Tyson Fury being the best of all time is just that. Absolute nonsense. Lennox Lewis would have flattened Tyson Fury. How was mental health issue when I was a kid? Bad, but I didn't know because I was a kid. So, without going into too much detail, I had a pretty traumatic childhood, but yeah, I still felt loved, if that makes sense. But there was a lot of issues in our house, unfortunately, and as an only child, I felt lonely and scared and sad at times because of these issues that I didn't know what the fuck to do and who to talk to about. But in later life, thankfully, I've got the ability to talk to them, talk to a psychologist, and work through these things. So what I would say is, at least in this day and age, it's great that there's a lot more awareness about these things. Watching from my local pub. Good man, in there early. I love it, Josh. Well played. Second half lineup is out. Yes, I just don't have it yet. One sec. Bear with me. I have to Google this. Right, let's get ready for the second half. So I'm going to do what I did the other day. I'm going to turn off the 11 because it's now redundant. Who was the first footballer I ever met? Oh God, that's a good question. God, that's a good question. I think it was Paul Assam, my dad's friend who played for Pats. I think. Right, second half's about to get underway. Bear with me. Right, there's the lineup for the second half. I'll read that out in 2 seconds. We're underway. Right, second half lineup. Adrian, Tsimikas, Matip, Kwanzaa, Gomez, Clark, Jones, Elliott, Frauendorf, Nunez, Salah. Thank you so much for that, Avicii. can I sync? Yeah, absolutely, mate. One sec. So 45 minutes, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Do we have a fantasy football? Yes, we absolutely do, mate. And I will get you that link in one moment. Bear with me. We do have an FPL. You're all very welcome to join it. I'll get you that link in the chat in 1 minute. What do I think of Kwanzaa? I was very impressed. Yeah, I was very impressed with him what I seen the other day in the second half. Do I get involved in FPL? Yeah, I play it. Like, I take it seriously, Jamie. I'm just not very good, dude. I'm so stubborn with FPL that I place too much trust in players that don't work well. 1-1, by the way. They've just equalised. A bit of a mess up at the back, but we were 2 minutes into the second half and it's 1-1. I'll talk you through the goal now in a sec. Adrian being Adrian. And people say that they take this lad as the backup keeper if the season started. So Liverpool were in possession. We get the ball. We go back to Adrian. And he shits the bed. Passes it to a player who's marked. That player is under pressure. And the ball gets poked into the goal. Fucking Adrian. He's a plank. Like, what is he like? What does he do? What does he do? Honestly, like, what does he do? He gets paid 60,000 human pounds a week and he can't pass the goddamn football. What does he do? Like, oh, he's a nice lad around the training ground. He's a fucking gumbean. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know it's a friendly and all, but I'm already sick of him. I'm already sick of the lad. They've been going through the whole first half and there was nothing. Never a sniff out of them. Adrian comes out, started the second half, and 2 minutes and we've conceded from a team that didn't even have a shot in the first half. Adrian's like, nah lads, I got this. Let's make this competitive. Oh, look, now we've given the ball away again, trying to pass out from the back. He's falling over, throwing the ball out. He's like throwing the ball out and throwing himself to the ground. Like, go on, Mo. Go on, son. Go on, Mo. Oh, that is fucking delicious. That is delicious. Darwin Nunez 2-1. That is delicious. That is mwah. What a goal. Mohamed Salah, take a bow. Darwin Nunez, take a bow. Lovely tidy football. Salah doing bits. Slips in Darwin with a delicious ball. Delicious. And Darwin rounds the keeper and slots it home. There we go. Greuther Fürth 1. Liverpool FC 2. Darwin Nunez with the second goal. And a delicious little goal it was. Full disclosure, I farted a little bit there when I was celebrating. Don't hate me. You can't smell it, so it's all good. I'm 21 and losing hair. How do I cope with it? Lean into it, my man. Lean into it. Go full on Craig. And thank you for the super chat, Marcus. Appreciate you. That was that. I'll tell you what, look, Darwin got the goal, and rightly so, but can we take a moment to just appreciate the ball slipped in from Mo, because he didn't even have to break stride, Darwin. So well done, Mo. Well done, Darwin. Just a very good goal. Well taken. What do I think of Jarrod Bowen? I like Jarrod Bowen as a player. He works very hard. Gets his fair share of goals as well. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Wait. Mama. What's going on here with the old scoreboard? LFC TV Go. Oh, Jesus. Don't give it to fucking Adrian. He nearly done it again. Gave the ball to Adrian and he ran back across his goal with it, but thankfully he cleared it. They've updated the scoreline now. Have Fürth had any shots on goal? Yeah. Just the one. Adrian gave them a goal, which was very nice of him. Salah now. Slips the ball on the right-hand side again. Ball pulled back. Unlucky, boys. Salah looks very bright. Ooh. There we go. Corner in. Breaks the edge of the box. Elliott. Nothing on. Goes back. Interesting to see who's taking up what roles here. Kwanzaa now. Gomez. Do I watch F1? Not really, no. Nice ball. Nice ball out wide right. Here goes Mo. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Slips the ball across. Strike. Blocked. Corner to Liverpool. Unlucky. Curtis Jones there. Gets a strike away. It's blocked. And goes behind for Liverpool corner. Who's my favourite Liverpool player ever? It was Robbie Fowler. But I don't know. He's gone running to Saudi as well. So am I much of a dart person? Oh yeah, love the darts, Ethan. Love the darts. Delighted to see Aspinall. I mean, it was unlucky for Clayton, obviously, with his dad being unwell and all. But yeah, delighted for Aspinall to win that yesterday. Anita, it was Darwin for the second, mate. Darwin. Thank you very much, Ian. You're really kind. Appreciate you. Very nice of you to put in such a kind comment, mate. Do I watch cricket? Sometimes watch some of the 2020 stuff and the one-day cricket, but not Test cricket. How's Trent looking? He's off, mate. He played the first half, and he looked quite tidy. But I would say Diaz was my pick of the first half anyway. Yeah, there was loads of shocks, Ethan. Yeah, absolutely loads of them. Liverpool just knocking it around at the back. Again, not much pressure on. Step into midfield. Good little burst that. Again, just tidy. Lovely Diaz that to Mo. That is a delicious ball. Mo. Oh, he skies it. Unlucky. Was that Kwanzaa that played that ball? Was it? Was it Kwanzaa that played that? Because that ball to Mohamed Salah there from the centre back was absolutely sublime. Salah cuts inside and he just leans back a bit and tries to pick out the top corner and just lifts it over the keeper's crossbar, but the crossfield ball was, ooh. Marcel, thank you, buddy. Said, hi Craig, Darwin Nunez will have a special year this year. Something is different about him. He's more clinical in front of goal. Your thoughts? I agree with you. And I think Marcel giving him the number 9 will only help his confidence. And I'm going to say we're going to see Darwin score 25 in all comps. What about yourself, Marcel? What do you think? What the number? Elms, thank you, buddy, for the super chat. Oh, Adrian made a save. Oh, well done. Cake and pie, cake and pie. Adrian made a save, everybody. He made a save. Breaking news story. Yellow bar across the bottom of the screen. Adrian made a save. And Elms, thank you for the super chat. So keep up the good work. Love the videos. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate your support. Really do. It was Kwanzaa. Oh, what a pass. What a pass from Kwanzaa. I mean, can't say I haven't been impressed with Kwanzaa so far in pre-season then. He's he's looked good, hasn't he? How long till the Premier League? 2 weeks from Sunday for us, mate. 2 weeks from Sunday. Julie Rowe, of course I can say your name. Peaky Sink, yeah, no problem, mate. Give me a couple of seconds. 57 minutes and bear with me. Oh, Salah now. Unlucky. 57 minutes. I'm going to have to wait 30 seconds. 1 sec. 57, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Villa fan in the chat. How are we, dude? Welcome in. I mean, you must be excited about the season ahead because you guys have done some good business. There's nothing wrong with Kelleher, Dennis. We suspect maybe there's a potential move afoot, but we don't know is the honest answer there. Do. Golazzo! Darwin on the brace. Darwin Nunez! 3-1. Brace for Darwin. And you all said he was crap. Now, apologise to Mr. Nunez. Look at that. Again, lethal stuff from Darwin. He's serious this season. He's serious, isn't he? Again, great assist from Mo. A lot of work still for Darwin to do. Cuts inside onto his left foot, then squares it past the keeper. And it is 3-1 to Liverpool. Darwin looking very tidy. And again, well done to Mo on the assist, but still plenty of work needed to do for Darwin. He looks lean, he looks hungry, he looks good, Darwin. Looking forward to seeing him this season. You're damn right you can't spell Darwin without W, Dennis. We love that, mate. Well in. Pool or snooker? Snooker. Yeah, snooker. Although I'd happily play both, mate. Happily play both, Zach. What about yourself? Again, lovely ball slipped in. Unlucky Mo. Unlucky. Good challenge on him. So we are about to hit the hour mark and Liverpool are 3-1 up in this one against Fürth. Can we see Newlon? Oh, God, yeah, sorry. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. There he is. A little bit of Newlon. Look at him. Pre-season Newlon. Something hits a bit different about pre-season Newlon. I just can't control my feet. Go on, Newlon. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Go on, dude. Ronaldo or Messi? Messi every day of the week and twice on Sundays. So it's not even a debate for me. It's a very simple answer, that one. Messi all the way. Did you see his free kick the other day, by the way? What a tasty way to introduce yourself to the MLS, even though that was a cup game, wasn't it? But great free kick. Do you think Gakpo looks natural wherever he plays? Yes, Luke. He's a very clever footballer. And you could see why Jurgen wanted him so badly. Because like you've said, he can play anywhere. He can play in any of the positions and he looks comfortable because he's good technically. And he's very savvy with his movements. Heavy Metal D, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras. Appreciate your support, my friend. Welcome in. What's your favourite Liverpool game ever? It's Barcelona one. It's got to be the Barcelona one. Foscali has to be. That game made me feel things. I actually just cried in Istanbul, but that Barca game was legendary. What tier are this team from? Are they second tier German? Third tier German? I like their kit though. Sync, no problem, mate. 1 sec. We're about to hit 62 minutes. So 62 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vinicius Jr. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Jr. obviously. Oof. No problem, bud. No problem. Wayne said Barcelona for him, followed by the Olympiacos and Stevie G's wonder goal. Oh, mate, what a night that was as well. I was sick that night, Wayne. I remember sitting at home on the edge of my bed, and wasn't it Rivaldo with the free kick? I thought, oh no, we're not doing it. But somehow we pulled it out of the bag, and what a hit from Stevie G. Fürth on the attack now. Liverpool have enough bodies back. Ball goes behind, goal kick. Favourite kit this year besides Liverpool? I like Juventus. I like the really bright, bold colour along with the black and white on the Juventus kit. Suarez or Torres? For me, it was Suarez. But you're talking about two brilliant players for Liverpool there. When did I become a Red? It was the actual game that did it for me was when we lost 2-0 to Arsenal in the 89-90 season. I've told this story before, but my mum and dad were at a friend of theirs having a Chinese and some cans, and I was in the living room, and I was just spellbound by this match, even though Liverpool lost. That was it for me. I don't know why, but you made the Barcelona game more memorable with your commentary. It was class. Thank you, Mark. It was a beautiful moment to be able to share, to be honest. It was lovely. I'll never forget it. Have I had prime drink? I haven't because I don't drink energy drinks, but my kids have had them. Ooh, unlucky. Yeah, I don't drink any energy drinks, mate, so it wouldn't be my cup of tea. Transfer stream tonight. Yeah. 8:30 tonight for a transfer stream. Their kit is so clean. I love their kit. I think it's lovely, yeah. It's a very nice kit. Simple, but nice. Do I think the World Cup was rigged? No, but Messi won it, so I don't care. I don't mean that in a rude way. I was so happy that he won it with Argentina. Do I like Rafael? Yeah, he's a wonderful footballer. Very, very easy to watch. 8:30. What do you mean? 8:30 UK time. We'll be back on for a new show. Szoboszlai's done his ankle, mate. He's got swelling on it, for those asking. We've got 24 minutes to go in this one. Liverpool 3-1 up. 2 goals from Darwin Nunez. And who scored the first one again? Who scored the first goal, lads? Who scored the first goal? I've drawn up. Who scored the first one? Diaz, yes, of course it was. Thank you. It was Lucho. He cut inside. I remember the goal now, yeah. So, yeah, 2 for Darwin, 1 for Diaz. And then they've just scored a second. Fuck me. Every time Adrian's on the pitch. Every time. He's a fucking spanner. 3-2 now. Another soft goal conceded. Ball's played in. Oh, that was that Matip. Who was it? Yeah, Matip. Lazy for Matip. And then, of course, heaven forbid, Adrian made a bleeding save, but through his legs. It's just lazy for Matip, that. Not good enough. Matip with the flick. Yeah, Matip's fault, that goal. Just not good enough. Can't be that lackadaisical in the penalty area. Someone says rate the Milan kit. I don't remember it off the top of my head, mate. I can't think what the new kit looks like. Offside flag goes up here. Free kick to Liverpool. Darwin Nunez is number 9, Julie. Am I wrong in saying that was just too lazy from Matip? Like, I don't know what he was at with the little half-arsed flick. It's just not good enough. LFC player you're most excited for going into this season? Looking forward to seeing the progression of Bajcetic. Yeah, but the answer is McAllister, Sean. I'm so excited about Alexis McAllister. What would your starting lineup be against Chelsea? Alisson, Trent, Canade, Verge, Robertson, whoever the new DM is. Then ahead of them, McAllister left, Szoboszlai right, and Salah Gakpo. Oh, I'm probably going to say Diaz on the left. Which means obviously no Darwin, but that's a tough call. What do you think of the new United away kit? Don't know if I've seen it. I've seen the red one. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen the United away kit. What do you mean, no, that's too attacking? I'm literally telling you what the team's going to be. That's the way the season's going to be. We're going to have a DM. Trent's going to drop in to be the second DM. We're going to have 2 number 10s, 1 left, 1 right, McAllister and Szoboszlai. I mean, you can say that's too attacking, but that's the team. That's the way it's going to be. Sync, no problem. 70 minutes and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.50. Oh, Salah now. Cross cleared by Fürth. 19 minutes to go. Josh Orpool, 1996. Thank you so much, buddy, and welcome into Anfield Agenda FC. You're really kind. By the way, I love that you're all having a pop at me about players who I haven't got on the team. And I love that. I'm not being smart. I love that you're sticking up for certain players, and I love that you're bigging up players like Jota. It's really difficult because I love all of our forward line. Truly, I love all of them. The 5 of them are absolutely brilliant. So you're spot on to call me out on stuff. It's great that you guys have other players you want to see starting. But isn't it a lovely headache? You know, that we have these 5 good forwards at our disposal. Offside flag goes up again as Fürth push to try and find an equaliser. Who is my dream signing? It would have been Bellingham. But right now, I'd love Barella. Kimmich I would really like as well. I think that would be an astute piece of business. I'd love Vinny Jr., but we don't really have a space for him. But I'm sure you'd make one if you bought him. Doak was exciting if unrefined in his decision making. I very much agree with you there, Scott. Yeah, spot on, mate. Do you not think Jones deserves a shout for midfield? 100%, Malachy. He will be in the mix. And I did, in my head, pause for a second. Because there's a good chance we'll see McAllister and Jones. That could very well happen. But yeah, Jones deserves to be in the mix from his very good form at the end of last season. It's 3-3, lads. It's 3-3. Jesus Christ. Again, just too easy for us to be opened up. And look, I'm not going to have a go at Adrian on that one because it was a great finish, but it's 3-3. And yeah, finish high into the roof of the net past Adrian. But it's just too easy. It's just so much space. Look, we've got 5-on-3. 5-on-3, and they still manage to find space. Matip and Gomez, between the two of them, look, Matip and Gomez, it's just not good enough, boys. Nobody tracking that run. Nobody. It's laughable. Nobody. Like, we've 5-on-3. 5 in our favour. And we've nobody tracking the run. It's fucking... Couple of changes now for Kloppo. Pitaluga is going to come on. I mean, I think we'll all agree that half an hour of Adrian is more than enough for everybody. Salah now. Nice ball down the line. Liverpool still in possession. 15 minutes to go. No, Bajcetic isn't injured, Andrew. He's just working his way back to fitness after an injury, mate. He's only just started training again. So, for those calling for Adrian to be off, he is off. And he's replaced by Pitaluga. Thank God we gave him a new deal, though, Adrian. Just, heaven forbid we had to not just be the first team to ever extend his contract, but we're the first team to extend it twice. First, looking to play out from the back, go short with a goal kick. Chance for us to press on here, boys. Come on. Oh, we've won it back. Ball to Salah. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Couldn't bring it under control, Mo. Heavy touch. Oh my God. We're opening up again. Watch. Here it's 4-3. We're losing 4-3. Who's this lad that's scoring for them? Because he's banging in worldies. Berry's at bottom right hand corner. It's 4-3. Who is this dude? He's banging in worldies today. That's his second, I think. Oh yeah. 3-1 up to 4-3 down in the space of 10 minutes. This is wonderful stuff. Great defensive work again from Liverpool there. Fucking shambolic, lads. Shambolic. Seeb, I think his name is. Oh, if this doesn't make Klopp go, our backup defence is pants. All of them. Gomez, shocking. Matip, shocking. Costas, shocking. Kwanzaa, not too bad to be fair. Oh, lads. That guy, Seeb, some tidy goals from him today. But Gomez and Matip should be ashamed of themselves. Absolutely shocking. Like, shocking. Gomez and Matip getting pulled apart here by a second-tier German side. I don't know what else to do, lads, other than smile. Smile when your heart is breaking. Smile. Again, there, passing out from the back. Press comes on. Come on, boys, press higher. Back with Pitaluga. Just about to hit the 80-minute mark. Ball back again with their keeper. Oh, caught a little bit late there. That'll be a free out. Can the mods please ban all them fake scores, for the love of God? I mean, so many fake scores there to be banned. Yeah, they're working through them. Thank you. Matthew said you get what you deserve, I suppose. It's pre-season, dude. Just no injuries is all that I want to happen from these games. I mean, you can see the big drop-off in quality here in the second half from us, right? Like, yes, we've got some decent attackers on, but midfield and defensively, we've just looked completely off the boil in the second half. 3,000 people in the chat. Don't forget to hit the follow button, or the subscribe button, I should say. Even if you're here to have a laugh at us, do hit that subscribe button. Please do drop a like on the video. And yes, it is a little bit embarrassing, but don't get overly worked up about it, guys. It's a pre-season friendly. And if anything, I'm going to try and take a positive from this, right? And it's tough. But the positive will be Klopp should be able to clearly see that some of these boys just aren't good enough. End of. Gomez, Matip, suspect at best here. You know, you'll always give a pass to the younger players because this is their learning experience. But seeing your pros at the back there, like Costas, Matip, Gomez, that's just not good enough. Cross in deep. Cleared again by Fürth. Eight minutes to go. Oh, lads. I don't even know how to feel here, right? I'm a little bit embarrassed for us. But if anything, as I said a moment ago, I hope this just shows Klopp that there are some boys out there who just aren't going to cut it. Matip, look, he's forgetting the football, Joe. Joe Gomez is captain right now, Peter. Joe bleeding Gomez is captain right now. 7 minutes to go. Salah. Gomez. He can't even pass a simple ball inside to Salah, Joe. It's just sloppy, dude. Good work. Can we see what's going on in the pitch, please? Not your man showing the young flip porn. Salah. I hate when the cameramen do that. Just pan off to the crowd or something when the ball's in play. Unlucky. Jack, I want to read out your super chat, mate, but I don't want to speak poorly of another channel. It's not my place to do so. So appreciate your super chat, mate. And you're saying somebody's making excuses. Look, I'm just not that overly concerned because it's clear who isn't up to standard here, you know, and the manager will see that. So whatever we think about it, Gomez and Matip and Costas aren't cutting the mustard. So, yeah, that's clear. Ball in. Corner, nothing comes from it. Second ball's back in, too close to their keeper. We've got 5 minutes to go. And unbelievably, it's Greuther Fürth 4, Liverpool 3, from being 3-1 up. Craig, ignoring this game, will the Liverpool squad be competing for the title or will it be for 5th? I think it'll be top 3. I don't know in what order, the captain. But I'm actually quite optimistic, buddy, going into the new season. Still work to be done. And work to be done in the transfer market that needs to be done quickly. But I'd be lying if I said to you I'm not optimistic going into this season. Corner to Liverpool here, inside the final 5 minutes. Would I keep Costas? I wouldn't actively sell him, but I wouldn't stand in his way if the right offer came in. Why does the German team have a badge? So I don't know, a shamrock on the badge. I don't know the answer to that. But what I can say is, after World War II, I think Ireland were the first country to play Germany in a friendly, which I believe is why Germany's away kit has been green. Open to be corrected on that. But I don't know if it's something to do with that. Cross came in there, keeper came out, flapped that out a bit, and the rebound was knocked over the bar, but I think the referee had given a free kick to the German side. How can you be optimistic when we've lost 3 or 4 of your most important players? Have we? Who are they? Fabinho, who looked like he was running through sticky toffee pudding last season. Henderson, who's past his best. Milner, who's too old. Chamberlain, who's been injury plagued. Keita, who is just a sick no. So where are these players we've lost? Firmino, yes, but I like the business that we've done. So you say, how am I optimistic? What do you want me to do? Give up? And just not watch the season? You've got to go into every season feeling optimistic, even if you don't really have much room for optimism. You got to try. Fourth on the attack now. Pushing for a fifth, but that strike goes over the bar. It's 2.5 minutes to go. Sorry, that comment made me laugh from Josh. It's time for Matip Gomez and Adrian to learn Arabic. That just that's my sense of humour, mate. Well played. Goal, 4-4. Molazzo! 4-4. Mohamed Salah with the equaliser. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 la. Good finish from Mo. Good ball across from Darwin. The goal scorer turned assist this time. Darwin sets up Mohamed Salah for the finish, and it's 4-4. One minute to go. I mean, 8 goals. Do you know what I mean? At least we got up early for a few goals. Paul K very kindly gifted 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. Paul, thank you so much, mate. You're really kind. Very generous of you, Paul. Well played. Ooh, we nearly got a winner there. Still pushing. Goal kick, 30 seconds to go. Oh, good save. Darwin probably should have had himself a hat-trick there. Keeper gets a save on it though. Just about to hit the 90-minute mark. Right, it's all over. The ref's blown up right on the 90 minutes. It finishes Greuther Fürth 4, Liverpool 4. And at least nobody got injured. So that's the only bonus I'm taking from this one. So yeah, finishes up 4-4. And that pretty much brings us to an end of our watch along, my friends. Don't forget, we will be back tonight at 8:30 for a Transfer News Roundup live stream. Hope to see you guys back here. I'm going to go drink a load of coffee now to try and wake up. But much love to you all. You've been amazing as always. Appreciate your time and energy. Thank you so much for coming and joining me. And I hope to see you wonderful guys and girls back here at 8:30 tonight. Thank you as always. You're all amazing. Don't forget, live ticket show is on sale You'll find the link in the description of this video. It is 11 days away. But again, thank you for all of your support. You're amazing. I love you guys to bits. See you later on. Bye-bye.